Hello students, good afternoon. Today we will discuss conditional sentences and we all use conditional sentences in our day to day life as well. So which is very important for writing purpose and for speaking. So let us understand what is conditional sentence or what another name of conditional sentences is conditionals. So what are they? How many types of conditional sentences and what are the structures of conditional sentences? These are different. Structure is different for such sentences. So let us start first. That's a These are the example. If you study, you will pass. Right? That's the first condition. If you study, you will pass. Okay? So if you study, you will pass. First conditional for real life possibilities, or which is called open condition. Open condition. Why? Because here still repercussion or result is in your hand. So that is why this is called first condition, open condition, or real life possibilities. Right? We use in our real life possibilities. So that's a option is open. If you study means still if you study you will pass. Right? Okay. Go for second statement, that is if you were study. If I were you, sorry, if I were you, if I were you. So I and were. You, I would study more. Right? Full stop. Here must be full stop. So I would study more. Or even same sentence can be used for past or second conditional. What? If you study, so that is studied. Studied. You will becomes would. So that is called second conditional. And for hypothetical situation, that is just hypothetical situations, right? And third condition, if I had studied, right? If I had studied, that is opportunity is already gone, right? So if I had studied, I would not have failed. Is called third conditional, and which is for past regret, which is done now. Opportunity is not in your hand and that is useless to regret, but still that is past regret. Okay, so these are the conditionals. So what is conditionals or conditional sentences? Conditionals, right? Conditionals. Conditionals has one conditional has two phrases. One phrase is called if clause, two clauses. One clause is called if clause, and second one is repercussion or result clause, right? This clause is dependent clause and this is independent clause. This is the structure of conditional. So we'll see there are four conditionals, right? First is that is 0 0 conditional. Number 2 first conditional. Number 3 second conditional, and number 4 third conditional, right? So that's a for first 0 conditional, as name suggests. What's the repercussion? We'll see. First we see the structure of 0 conditional, right? Facts and habits. So zero conditional are used for facts and habits, means both the clauses, if clause and main clause or repercussion, will not change. Use for general truth, scientific truths, right, facts, habits, where the result is always the same. This is very important, where the result is always the same. Result is always the same, right? So zero conditional structure, I tell you, that's a if you eat too much, that's a if clause. If clause. You get sick, that's a main clause or independent clause, right? So here we have to notice one thing, that is you and eat, means that is eat is subject plus first form of verb, and that is called simple present, right? So what's the result? Result is also you get, that is also subject plus first form of verb, simple present. Means in both the clauses we use simple present plus simple present, simple present, simple present plus simple present. This is the zero conditional structure. Let us check second one, that is if I drink, I is subject and drink in first form of verb, that is simple present. If I drink coffee at night, right, I can't sleep, so that is present tense, can't is also simple present, I can't sleep, right? So that is also, this is also zero conditional. Now if you touch fire, right, if you touch fire it burns, so touch is first form of verb, burns is first form of verb. So what is the structure of zero conditional? Zero conditional, so that is simple present plus simple present, right? Example, if you if you water the plant, it grows. So here water is subject plus first form of verb, if you water, right, and it grows subject plus first of form of verb, and both are simple present. This is, sorry, this is simple present, sorry, rubber is open, okay, sorry, this is simple present, right, and this is also simple present. So zero conditional structure is simple present plus simple present, right? That is called zero conditional. If clause is simple present, repercussion clause or independent clause is simple present. Now moving to next type, that is first conditional. First conditional is used for real future possibility, because opportunity or result is still in your hand, so use for real or very likely situation in future, right? You can remember this way, that when opportunity is in your hand, then you can put the condition. Suppose your father says that if you study hard, means still you can do hard work, right, you will secure good marks. That is why, because still you have time. So examples are, these are the example. If it rains, so that is simple present. If it rains, first form of verb, we will cancel the picnic, right? So that is, if it rains, we will cancel the picnic. Second one is, if I finish work early, I will. If you study hard, you will. Here actually they have given same example. I tell you another example. But have you noticed that's it's a simple present and this is simple future, right? But not only will, but that's a different structure for first conditional. For first conditional, first part is simple present, will be followed by either will or shall or can or may. Sentences are, this is simple present, means first subject plus first form of verb. Will be followed by either will or shall or can or may. Example is, suppose if you if you uh, write if you write an application, they will take action, right? This is, if you write is first form of verb, right? And will take, that's a will will be followed by will. Another example, shall. If you contact them contact them, right, they shall they shall they shall they shall come to you. Means shall is used for bound to, right? Another example, here another example I'm telling you. If they torture me, I shall write to the authority, right? Here shall is used for determination. If they torture, present tense. In Hindi what happened, Hindi, when we translate Hindi, so that गागा, अगर वो मुझे टॉर्चर करेंगे, वैसा ही मीनिंग होता है. लेकिन इंग्लिश में अगर वो मुझे टॉर्चर करते हैं, तो उसका फ्यूचर, उसका इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होगा, आई शेल राइट टू द अथॉरिटी. तो मैं अथॉरिटी को लिखूंगा, राइट? तो दैट इज शेल. तो या तो आपको विल या शेल या कैन या मे, कुछ एक इसमें से एक वर्ब आपको फर्स्ट कंडीशनल के लिए यूज करना पड़ता है. जैसे कि अनदर एग्जांपल कैन का, राइट? इफ आई meet Mr. Sharma, he can tell the truth. Tell the truth. So here nature of sentence situation is different, because Mr. Sharma may be the key person, so he can tell the truth. Can, possibility, not sure, can. Now may. If I read the Bible, I may find that version, right? If I do, if I solve the paper, I may get the idea. You are not sure, but you may get. This is called first conditional. Now second conditional. Second is hypothetical. Used for hypothetical or imaginary situation in the present or future. You just imagine. What's the second conditional? If I had a lot of money, you are imagine, I would travel the world. Right? If I were, I was, usually normal sentences, I was, I were is only used for conditional sentence, right? The boss, यदि मैं boss होता तो that is not if I was boss, if I were boss. That is why I told you in the beginning that these structures are very different from normal sentences. So if I were the boss, I would give everyone a raise. If I were you, अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता, I would apologize, है ना? तो these conditional sentence are different because here that is just imagination, right? Imaginary sentences. So structure is that for second conditional, right? What the structure? That's a simple past. That is simple past. Will be followed by would, okay, should, could, or might. This is the structure of second conditional, right? Second conditional, if I wrote the article, I might be selected. These are this is second condition when you imagine. Another example, if I found the address, right, I would reach on time, right? So that's a, अगर मुझे एड्रेस मिल गया होता तो मैं टाइम पे पहुंच गया होता. This is called second conditional. Now last is third conditional. Third conditional is past regret or unreal past condition, which is just your imagination, nothing else. that is called third conditional, used for imaginary situation in the past, right? You are just imagine, and that did not happen, which does not happen, often expressing regret. For regret, generally third conditional is used for regret. Okay, sentences examples are: if she had known the answer. That is just, it is not happened, right? But you are just, you are getting involved yourself in that situation. You are just imagine that it happens, right? So if I had known, had is past perfect, right? So that is, had is past perfect, so she would have told you, right? इफ शी हैड नोन, सॉरी, इफ शी हैड नोन द आंसर, अगर उसको पता होता तो वो तुमको बता देती. दैट इज जस्ट इमेजिनरी. नेक्स्ट इज इफ दे हैड प्रैक्टिस मोर, दे वुड हैव वन द मैच. इफ ही हैड लेफ्ट अर्लियर, ही वुड हैव अवॉइडेड द ट्रैफिक. तो मिलता नहीं, ये सिर्फ हम इमेजिन करते हैं और ये बहुत काम आता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इसका फर्स्ट आप इसका स्ट्रक्चर देखो, थर्ड कंडीशनल का. थर्ड कंडीशनल का थर्ड कंडीशनल का स्ट्रक्चर होता है पास्ट परफेक्ट, पास्ट परफेक्ट एंड प्लस would have, would have, should have, right? could have और might have, ये होता है. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है थर्ड कंडीशनल में, यहाँ पे एक बात याद रखना कि ये जो है पास्ट परफेक्ट के लिए सिर्फ एक ही वर्ब है और वो है हेड. तो हेड, इसको ऐसा भी लिख के बता सकती हूँ मैं आपको कि जो पास्ट कंडीशनल है, पास्ट परफेक्ट है, वो हेड है. विल बी फॉलोड बाय वुड हैव, राइट? शुड हैव, could have और might have. अब सेंटेंस कैसे बनेगा? सेंटेंस ऐसा बनेगा, had, you know, had is always or would have is always followed by third form of verb. So here in both the clauses we have to use third form of verb. So what's the sentence? That's a, if I had trained I would have performed very nice. यहाँ पे आप एक चीज़ नोटिस करो कि यहाँ पे दोनों जगह if I had is always followed by third form of verb. So if I had trained, I would have परफॉर्म्ड वेरी नाइस. तो इन थर्ड कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस में दोनों क्लॉजेज में, इन बोथ द क्लॉजेज, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म विल बी यूज, राइट? इफ you had met me earlier, I would have registered under you. एक पीएचडी स्टूडेंट अपने गाइड से कहता है कि सर अगर आप मुझे पहले मिल गए होते, इफ़ आई हैड मेट, if you had met me earlier, comma, I would have registered under you. अगर आप मुझे पहले मिलते तो मैं आपके अंडर में रजिस्टर्ड हो गया होता. तो टुडे वी हैव सीन कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस, राइट, जिसमें हमने ज़ीरो कंडीशन देखी. ज़ीरो कंडीशन का स्ट्रक्चर इज सिंपल प्रेजेंट प्लस सिंपल प्रेजेंट इज यूज फॉर ट्रूथ और फैक्ट्स, है ना, ट्रूथ और फैक्ट्स। सिंपल प्रेजेंट का मतलब होता है फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब। इसमें दोनों एक जैसे क्लॉजेज रहते हैं, है ना। इफ यू मिक्स वाटर into the cement, right, it will it becomes hard, right. If you put water in into the cement, it becomes hard, पक्की बात है, पानी डालोगे तो वो थिक हो जाएगा, हार्ड हो जाएगी, है ना। ये ज़ीरो कंडीशन है। फर्स्ट कंडीशन का स्ट्रक्चर होता है इफ़, क्लॉज का स्ट्रक्चर होता है, इसका स्ट्रक्चर होता है सिंपल प्रेजेंट प्लस, इसमें 4 ऑप्शन होते हैं, या तो विल बी, ये फर्स्ट कंडीशन है। फर्स्ट कंडीशन में विल, शैल, कैन और मे। सिंपल प्रेजेंट मतलब फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, तो उसका स्ट्रक्चर कैसा, एज एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा, इफ आई start earlier I if I start early, if I start early ना, if I read, दूसरा बता रही हूँ, if I read the book, अगर मैं पढ़ लेती हूँ, पढ़ूंगी, आई विल गेट द आइडिया, ऐसा। ये है फर्स्ट कंडीशनल। सेकंड कंडीशनल का स्ट्रक्चर होता है सिंपल पास्ट, है ना, और वुड या शुड या कुड या माइट। तो उसका एग्जाम्पल क्या है, ये आप सिर्फ इमेजिन कर रहे हो। तो आपने कहा इफ आई वर्कड इन द कंपनी आई would get experience, right. That's just in your imagination। अगर मैं उस कंपनी में काम करती तो मुझे एक्सपीरियंस मिलता, पर आपने, वो आपके हाथ में नहीं था, राइट। तो ये सेकेंड कंडीशनल। और थर्ड कंडीशनल है, वो लास्ट है और बहुत काम आती है ये हमारी जस्ट फ्यूचर या पास्ट को लेके एक इमेजिनेशन है, जो हम उसमें इन्वॉल्व है ही नहीं। तो मैंने बोला इफ़ आई हैड नॉट गॉन देयर, I would not have fallen। आप गिर गए कहीं, तो आपने कहा काश मैं जाती नहीं तो गिरती नहीं। तो इसका स्ट्रक्चर है हेड, है ना, और वुड हैव नॉट लगा है तो वो बीच में आ गया, नहीं तो इसका स्ट्रक्चर क्या होता है, ये हेड होता है हमेशा इस वाला क्लॉज में। तो हैड तो आपको पता है कि थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब ही होगा, है ना। और इधर पर ये हो जाएगा वुड हैव, है ना, शुड हैव और माइट हैव। अब एक बात याद रखो, ये भी अगर ये शुड हैव वुड हैव तो ये भी थर्ड फॉर्म को फॉलो करेगा। तो इस सेंटेंस के दोनों क्लॉजेज में थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब या पास्ट पार्टिसिपल भी बोलते हैं उसको, यूज़ होता है। एक बात। दूसरी बात, इसमें अगर सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है if she had not shouted, है ना, she would have, she would has नहीं होगा, she would have not given show cause, है ना. if she had not shouted, अगर वो चिल्लाती नहीं तो उसको नोटिस नहीं मिलता, ऐसा. तो सिंगुलर है तब भी वुड हैव लगेगा, प्लूरल है तब भी वुड हैव, कुड हैव, शुड हैव लगेगा. तो दिस इज समथिंग अबाउट द कंडीशनल. सो your questions are always most welcome. Your queries, please put your queries in the